Welcome back to Slumber Party in person yet again.
Yep, very special episode. You are joining us in our parents' backyard. So we're very excited to do this episode for you. We took a little hiatus.
Drinking root beer.
Yeah, drinking root beer. Cheers.
I can't drink too much or I'm gonna burp in the mic.
I'll be okay. I think apparently if you pour it out, it's better.
Oh, no, not for me, I don't think.
For with the carbonation. I don't know, that could be a myth though.
Maybe a little bit better.
Yeah. Anyway, we took a little hiatus because I was traveling in town visiting here, and it's just been super busy, so we haven't really had time to record until now.
Yeah, it's always busy during the holidays.
Yeah, so...
And our grandma came to visit too, so...
Yeah, and we
had to share a bed.
Yeah, that was crazy. At least it's Queen.
Kind of went by fast, though.
I know, it did go by fast, and I feel like I knew once, the new year hit, or, that this past week started, it would just go really quick.
Yeah.
But, yeah, so Happy New Year. It is literally January 1st that we're filming this, which is very fun.
Yeah. 2025.
2025, it's a quarter quell. I've been hearing that a lot
on TikTok.
I've been hearing that a lot. And then I thought about it and I was like, wow, yeah, I guess 2000 was. I was just born.
Whoa. Yeah.
Just a wee little babe.
Yeah.
But
it's my first quarter quell.
It's your first one. So let's see how it goes.
It's going to be great.
Yeah, so this episode we're going to kind of just do some New Year's themes, I think. I think we're going to start with our Wrapped. Do we want to start there?
Yeah, because we predicted our Wrapped, which, spoiler a little bit, mine was pretty accurate, I felt like, to what I said.
I honestly can't even remember what I said completely.
Well, I felt like mine was pretty accurate.
I'm sure it was all accurate as well. Actually, we'll see. We'll get into it. Into it.
So we predicted, it was either last episode or a couple episodes ago where we predicted our Spotify Wrapped. And now that it's out, this is the official ranking.
Yeah, official ranking. Okay, how do we want to start?
Can you guys hear that dog barking? That's really great for us.
I hope not. I hope these mics won't pick it up.
Yeah, true.
There's really always annoying. Dogs barking.
It's so,
in this neighborhood.
Okay, anyway, I think we'll both just, say our top artists.
Yeah.
And then top songs.
Oh my gosh, they're really barking.
Now that I noticed it, I can't. It, wasn't barking. We were out here for a little bit, even.
I know. It's okay. Hopefully you guys can't hear it. If you can, just bear with us.
I think I'm probably more annoyed than anyone would be listening to this.
I think we just have to, just move on. Okay.
Okay.
I mean, we know who number one is, right?
We know.
You know. Let's ask the audience.
Let's ask the audience. What's number one for both of us?
Taylor Swift.
Taylor Swift.
Yeah, number one by a long shot. And let's see. I want to see. Let's go, what was your percentage? Do I have that on here?
Oh, yeah. Okay, I wrote it down because we're recording on my phone.
I don't know if I have the Taylor Swift, but I have my top song percentage.
Oh, I have my Taylor Swift. I was in the top 2% Taylor Swift listeners.
I think I did text you about that. I think I was, top 1 or 1.5 or something.
So she says...
Let me look it up. Let me go back to the receipts.
That means I listened to 6,082 minutes of Taylor Swift this year. Which is crazy because... Did you see what it was?
Yeah, 1%.
1%? Did you see how many minutes?
No.
Oh.
Not for Taylor. I don't have it
on
I
listened to her for 6,000 minutes.
I think mine was 7,000 or something. Because I'm trying to think, it was definitely more than half of my minutes. I didn't really have a lot
more than half?
I didn't have a lot of minutes.
Oh my god, that's crazy.
I really
How many
didn't.
minutes total?
13,432.
Wow, yeah, I was
Oh my gosh, yeah.
23,309
Wow,
minutes.
like 10,000 more than me. I don't know. It hasn't been a big music year for me. I feel like I was just like listening to podcasts or
Mm,
watching YouTube or forgetting to turn on
yeah.
music. Like,
I've definitely had um longer like a longer listening time previously, like when
same.
I'd have to drive further for work,
Hmm.
but because my drive's like 10 minutes, it's like I don't get a lot of listening time. So
Yeah.
I listen a lot though when I have like concerts to go to, which I think like my top artists were really reflected because like I like love to listen to the artist when
Yeah.
before I go to the concert.
We went to the Olivia Rodrigo, so she was in my top 5
Oh, she was.
artists, which is
She was in mine.
I think it's really because of the concert. And did the album come out this year? Or was it? No, it was last year.
Yeah,
I think it was 2023
yeah,
that
because
that one was
Vampire was my
released.
top song last year.
Yeah. So, but I think since we went to her concert, that was
Yeah.
definitely.
So why don't you just say your top 5 artists?
Excuse me. All right, let me get back to it. Oh my god, I was trying to like be fancy with my camera and search my Spotify raps from years past, but it's just confusing. Okay, my top artists: Taylor Swift, Mitski, Casey Musgraves, Olivia Rodrigo, the 1975.
Yeah, that's good.
So I knew Mitski and Casey Musgraves were going to be in there. I did predict that, but I thought Casey might be number 2, but she was number 3.
Mm.
So I guess the beginning of the year with like Mitski kind of like beat her out because
Mm-hmm.
Casey Musgraves for me was kind of like the second half of the year.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure.
Yeah.
At least like her whole album.
Okay, let me say mine.
Okay.
And then we can like discuss the differences or the similarities. Actually, none of ours are similar besides Taylor Swift.
Okay.
Mine was Taylor Swift, Suki Waterhouse, Hosier, Sabrina Carpenter, and Ariana Grande.
Wow. Yeah. Nice.
So
Nice.
I think I predicted that. I didn't think that Suki Waterhouse was going to be second, but when I
I
like
know
think
that is
about it,
crazy.
because that was the last half of the year as well. Like
Mm-hmm.
I feel like it was just like October, which is crazy. But
Yeah, that is
I
weird. That's so.
loved her album. I listen to it all the time.
Oh, I've
It's so
never
good.
like heard any of her songs.
Memoir of a Sparkle Muffin.
Oh, of course.
You know her, and
I actually have heard of that.
the sky.
Yeah,
Roses
yeah.
are try-" Well, that's not on the album, but that's like a
Oh,
popular song
yeah.
of
I've
hers.
I've seen that one like on TikTok.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Mm-hmm.
Nice, nice.
Yeah,
Surprising.
but I love her. I saw her in concert this year, or 2024. Not this year, last year.
No, okay. When we say this year, it's 2024.
No, it's 2025 now. Just last year.
It's only been 2025 for 17 hours and 10 minutes.
Okay, military time.
I know. I was like thinking about it. I was like, wow, that really makes it easy
It does. It does.
to figure that out.
Anyways, but I like how like it's like we've got that like the North Star
I know. Yeah.
of Taylor Swift, and then we have
Yeah.
like our
different branches.
personalities.
Yeah. Yeah. For sure. For sure. We do have different like tastes after that. Or just like I have different hyperfixations than you do
Yeah,
with artists, but it's
same.
always like women for me. It's still
The 1975.
I know the night.
No,
Well,
a
that
man
one-
always sneaks his way onto mine.
I know the 1975. I've just always loved them. I've
Yeah.
always loved them, and I bet it was About You that got it up into the top 5 because About
Yeah.
You, like I listened to that song a lot, like a ton.
Yeah. Hosier, I saw him in concert, which is also why he was up there.
I need to get back into
And
him.
his album came out last year, Unreal on Earth. Is that what
Yeah,
it's called?
something like that. I can picture the cover.
Yeah, I think it's called that. But I listened to that album a lot this year.
Yeah.
So
You're getting a little distracted.
I know. There's so many sounds out.
Yeah, that is the problem with filming
outside.
Yeah.
Was I rambling?
No. 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 Okay, let's go to top songs. Unless there's If you hear that, I'm sorry. That one was really close, I feel like.
All right, I'll start with my songs
Okay.
because they're like basically all Taylor Swift and from um Tortured Poets. Okay, so Who's Afraid of Little Old Me? The Smallest Man Who Ever Lived. My Boy Only Breaks His Favorite Toys. Fresh Out the Slammer, and then Francesca by Hosier.
Wow. Yeah. Yeah. Mine are. You said yours are basically all from Taylor Swift and Tortured Poets. Mine are all from Taylor Swift and Tortured Poets. So I mean that again, that is not surprising because
I probably like my number 6 song was probably off of that.
Mhm.
I can't remember which one it was.
Yeah, I
But
listen to that album on repeat all the time. Like to this
yeah.
day, like I still just shuffle it.
Yeah.
Like it's so good. Okay, mine is My Boy Only Breaks His Favorite Toys, which I think is our only same one.
Oh, really?
Yeah, honestly, my list did surprise me. Because, like, if I was going to make my top 5, I think I would have done it differently.
Mm.
Okay,
Different songs or like different order?
different songs, probably.
Oh,
I
okay.
mean, My Boy Only Breaks His Favorite Toys, definitely number 1,
Mhm.
because that was always my favorite. Jeez, what are we doing? I don't think that they can hear it because of the
Yeah,
mics.
right. As long as we talk over it, it's fine.
Yeah. Okay. Number 2 is Fresh Out the Slammer.
That was on mine.
Really? Oh, it was? Okay,
Yeah.
sorry. I missed it then. That I really liked it, but I am surprised it's number 2. 3, Down Bad.
Oh yeah, I do remember yours was like I wouldn't have expected it.
I didn't either because
Down bad crying at the gym. But
I
it's
mean
so
that one is
good.
good.
But it's so good.
Yeah.
It's like I don't.
For a moment I was heaven struck. Like
Okay, yeah.
now I'm
Okay,
down
just
bad.
continue.
Whoa. No, I was just saying that's a good line.
Yeah.
Or I like that part. Okay, The Prophecy is my next one. That one, yeah. I guess I could see that up
No,
there.
that one's so good.
And then yeah, that one's really good. And then 5 is I Can Do It With a Broken Heart. So like I kind of
okay.
had some hits on here.
Okay, yeah,
Some
yeah.
of her like popular ones.
I know. I was gonna
But
say
I was
that. Like,
also
I have
super
such like a
surprised about that.
superiority complex. I'm like, no, I listen to like the ones that like are like nobody really
Like,
knows.
yeah.
But then like
underrated.
all of the ones I'm like she performs on her tour.
Yeah, that's true.
So
you do kind of have those.
I have like the
she
most
does do
popular
Down Bad
ones
on the tour, and I Can Do It With Broken Heart, so I have those ones.
Yeah.
But I was thinking How Did It End would have been in there easily because I listened to that one a lot. Like that's like one of my
I don't listen
favorites.
to, like
on the
it's so hard because like I hate Spotify Shuffle because
Yeah,
like I feel like I listen to the same ones over and over again. Like I feel like I don't get that one a lot. Or like another one I don't get a lot is I look in people's windows and I'm like I want to hear that song
yeah,
and it's not coming up on shuffle.
yeah. And wait, there was another one that I was also surprised. Black Dog, like I'm
Wasn't on
really
it. Yeah, I think that was
surprised
probably
Black
like
Dog.
top 10 in my like Spotify like 100 songs.
Yeah,
I think it's
probably.
probably
I
top
could
10.
probably go to like my after.
But yeah, Francesca snuck up in there. Not really though, because I did listen to that a lot. It's such a good song, and every time I listen to it, I think of this one edit that I saw of it was a Hunger Games edit of Peeta and Katniss. It's like,
And it's that
"They
song.
say, put me back in it when the quarter quell
Oh
when
my God.
he's like, I'm going back in it for you.
Oh my gosh, can you believe the new book is coming out?
I know. I'm 2020 this year.
This year. Like I think it's what is it like June or something? I don't know, but I'm so excited.
I really want to watch The Ballad of Songbirds and Snakes again.
A part of me feels like, oh, now that I know like that the book is coming out, I want to wait for the book, figure out when the movie is being released if it's not already decided, because and then rewatch all of them in preparation for the movie.
I just feel like I loved that movie, The Ballad.
I love,
All
of
of
them
and
are
Snakes.
so good.
I hate that I have to say the whole thing. It's like so long.
Yeah, I don't
And
even
a tongue twister.
remember.
And I've only watched it that once in theaters when we went, and that was like 2 years ago.
Yeah, I think I only saw it once too.
I need to watch it again because
maybe
it was
twice.
so
Actually,
good.
maybe I saw it with Justin too.
So good. Can't take my shot.
What is the new one called? I'm sorry. This, you know how like we need a producer? Like I'm doing like all the looking
Oh
up
my
things right
god,
now,
yeah.
and we need a producer to like be able to look things up, but I have to do it. Okay. Hunger Games
That's okay.
book
Brittany, that's what
5.
Brittany Broski does.
Yeah, but at least she has a laptop. I
I
should get
know.
like we should, but then we're like zooming on our laptops.
It's gonna be like the camera's moving.
Yeah, okay. Sunrise on the Reaping, scheduled for release on March 18th, 2025.
That's so soon. It's in the first half of the year. First quarter of the year.
Yeah, I'm so excited.
Me too.
Reaping movie, let's see. Release date of the movie is scheduled November 20th, 2026.
Oh,
That
did y'all hear that? Our neighbors are,
like really out here right
they're
now.
really out
And this
here.
is weird because like I don't feel like that
Biggie!
happened.
Oh my god, he looks so fluffy.
One of our strays is here.
He's coming to eat dinner, which, ooh,
Oh,
we need to
it's
feed
not.
him.
Yeah, it's not filled.
Oh, he's so
Like
cute.
they're really out there in the backyard, and I feel like they never really are. Like
Well,
in that
I
way.
know. One time I was out here and I was like trying to read a book or something, and like they were out there and they were listening to exclusively Bruno Mars, like top hits on like
Yeah.
shuffle.
Yeah,
It was crazy.
that is crazy. In the year of 2024 at the time. Kind of crazy. But yeah, I'm so excited for Hunger Games. I'm so excited. And then I want all the books. I want to own them.
Yeah, I haven't read The Ballad of
What?
Songbirds. I started reading it. I never
Oh my
finished
god.
it because I think it like got returned to the library. And then I like I couldn't get it, like I just didn't get it back, and then it was like I was like halfway through it, and I
You
like,
have to get it.
and then the
Or
movie
read it
came out, so I
again.
was like I'll just watch the movie.
No, it's so
But
good.
I do have the book now. I got it. I found it at Goodwill, so
Oh, nice.
I have it.
Yeah, it's so good. Highly recommend.
Yeah,
So, so good. So, I honestly, like, a reread might be
I know.
in my
Book club,
future.
book club.
Book clubs are so hard to keep up with.
I like can't
I love the idea
in
of
theory.
it, but
Yeah, and then it's like I don't want to read this book because I'm such a mood
or it's
reader.
like I just like don't need to like talk about it. Like
I have no thoughts. I'm like
no thoughts, just
it was
read.
good.
Yeah, yeah. So I like a book club in theory. Maybe if it was like an already established book club and then I joined it, because I don't know I have it in me to run it
No.
or like create a book club. Anyway,
Now that it's 2025, well, we had New Year's Eve last night. It was really fun. We were with our friends. Um, Now you're doing dry January.
yeah,
I'll be doing it after this weekend, guys. My birthday's
are you
tomorrow.
really going to after this
Yes,
weekend?
I'm gonna try.
Oh, I didn't know you were gonna do it.
I just decided now.
Oh, okay. I like that. I like that. I just feel like that's like I'll say that maybe will be my first resolution, goal, aspiration. Why do we not want to say resolutions anymore?
Oh, I think I just said it.
No, I know. I was just thinking like, why do I feel weird
Or,
saying resolution? Is that like something must have subconsciously planted in my head. Anyway, my first resolution is dry January.
mm-hmm.
I've never done it before, and I never really had the desire to do it before. Like, I didn't find it necessary. Not that I find it necessary now.
Well, I just feel like
but
I've been drinking a lot during the holidays.
yeah,
And
definitely
you
during
kind
the
of just want to
holidays.
cleanse.
Yeah, for sure.
But like it's my birthday coming up, and we're like going out, and I'm gonna drink during that. So it's funny because anyone who knows me and anyone who's friends with me, they're like, "Yes, dry January after Lauren's birthday."
Yeah,
And I'm
because then
like,
you can just like add a couple days on at the
yeah,
end,
yeah,
like, into February if you really just do a month.
that's true.
So
30
it's
days.
not really that. Yeah,
Yeah,
it's not really that big of a deal.
exactly. You can do it at any point. Like,
Plus, I don't
guys,
really.
it doesn't have to be just January. Go all year.
Yeah, I can't. I don't really like consider it like New Year until I get home.
Oh,
Or until I get what?
I just touch a spider web.
I don't really consider it the new year until I'm back in Denver because I
Yeah.
feel like I can't like have a routine here. Like I need to get
Yeah.
back into my routine where I can actually like implement new things if I want
Yeah.
or whatever.
I just want you guys to know that like Percy's been watching us this whole time.
Yeah, she's right on the window.
Little audience
Yeah,
member.
she is our live audience.
Mm-hmm.
And maybe the neighbors too. Our
Yeah.
live
Yeah.
audience. I they think they went inside. Or they're listening. I don't
Yeah,
know.
I think they went inside. What was I gonna say?
Oh,
Were you gonna say something?
I'll say something if you're like still not
Well,
sure.
I was ready, but like
Yeah, but you said, "Oh, I don't know what I'm gonna say."
no, I said, oh, what was I gonna say?
But that was a rhetorical question.
What was I gonna say? Oh,
Okay, go ahead.
well, I was just gonna say.
You have the floor.
Well, now I feel like it's not even. Guys, I ate grapes under the table at midnight. That's what I was gonna say. Um, because it's a very popular thing to do. Tradition to eat grapes under the table. We ate 12 grapes. I think you're supposed to do it in a minute.
Oh, you have to eat them fast.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Well, someone told me it was 12 seconds. I said,
That's crazy.
that's not gonna happen for me.
It was actually so funny when you and Allie were like crawling under the table.
It was like a group of like 15 people, and then we're like, okay, hold on, guys. I was like, it's 11:59. I have to get under the table. So we went under the table and ate the grapes. I felt like I was gonna throw them up for a second
Oh no.
because I was laughing so hard and I
Yeah.
couldn't like get them down. But yeah, this is the first. Sorry, I can't stop looking at Percy.
I know.
This is the first year I've done it. I thought about doing it last year, and then I think I just didn't follow through with that.
Yeah.
But yeah, it was fun.
Well, we're hoping for the best.
Yeah.
For the best.
Yeah.
Oh, well, you have to say what the grapes mean. I don't know if everyone
I think
know.
it's just like kind of like
luck and
romance
and love.
Yeah. Yeah.
So we'll see.
And then like there's other traditions like if you like run down the street with like a suitcase that's like
yeah, wasn't that like a
travel.
trivia question one time that we got that was like on a show we were watching?
Oh, yeah, well it's like travel. You want to travel in the new year. So there's different things.
Yeah, yeah.
I don't know what it is for money. I'm sure there's one.
Probably.
I don't know what it is.
I don't know either, but I just love a fresh start. I love a perceived, I guess, clean slate. And I love that everyone, or like most people, use this as a time like to restart, just like the calendar year starting is like new year, new me. Like no,
because
like,
I can't.
No irony. Like just
yeah.
It's
real.
It's real.
It's
like,
real.
New year, new me.
I'm telling you, like I couldn't read a book for like the past 2 months, and then it was like January 1st, and I said, oh my god, like I've got an itch to read right now. It happens every year. At the end of the year, I get into such a reading slump, and then it hits January, and I'm like, I'm so productive. Like I'm gonna read.
Yeah.
No more social media.
I know. I need to be better too. I think now that I'm caught up on my housewives shows, I'm just gonna keep up with them like on the week to week basis, and then not start any new ones.
Yeah, that's good.
And then maybe like use more time.
Dry January.
Yeah, dry January for housewives and for alcohol. But I think that one is gonna be harder than alcohol for me. I'm not gonna lie, because like it is so nice. Like just not that I'm never gonna watch TV, because I am gonna watch TV, but it's so easy for me, like with Housewives, because I'm not watching it with someone else or anything. Like it's just for me. So it's just so easy to turn it on and just waste time and go on my phone and watch it, and then it's like I'm on 2 screens right now. And it's so bad.
I know it is. I do that with like YouTube, but that's not as like, I don't know. I feel like Housewives, any reality show is kind of like brain rot a little bit. So,
well, that's debatable.
Yeah, you would say that.
Yeah, because they're
I'm
fun.
like not on the cushion.
It's fun to watch them with people because it's like you talk about it and it's interesting. But yeah, like definitely when I'm by myself, it's just like I kind of it's kind of just like a zoning out thing, like just a relax like thing. I don't know. But I'm like,
Oh.
oh, I would probably should just read a book instead. Like
Yeah, have you seen those?
2023,
Have
I
you
was
seen
definitely just reading a lot and not watching a lot of TV.
have you
And I
seen
read so
those?
many books.
Yeah.
So,
Have you seen those TikToks and they're like, this girl just pulled out a book and it's an 8 minute bus ride. They're like, why'd you pull out a book? And I'm like, that I want to be that.
yeah, exactly. Like that's the same as just pulling out your phone and just like reading
Right.
like
And people make fun of
50
them. And I'm
tweets or
like,
something.
what if she's got a really good part in the book and she
Yeah.
can't even wait to get home?
Yeah. Or like reading at a function.
Yeah. At a concert.
At a concert is crazy. At a concert is crazy.
Like
But
before the concert.
this is a good segue. Do you have a reading goal for this year? I need to set mine on
I did just
Goodreads.
set it today. I did 24, so like
Oh,
two
22 a
two
month.
a month, yeah.
Nice.
Because it was 30, I didn't make it last year. I was at 27 and a half,
Yeah, yeah.
and I didn't make it. I just see, I'm telling you, it's always at the end of the year I get in such a slump.
You know
But
what? It's always nicer to move the goal up than to move it down
yeah,
or not hit it, I guess. I think
yeah.
moving it down is probably like you shouldn't do that because that's kind of like what's the point? But moving it up like
Every year it gets lower and lower,
when I
but
was reading a lot in 2023, like I kept moving it up and being
yeah.
like trying to hit it, you know, as I
Mhm.
kept reading more, but yeah, no, not for me this year.
Yeah, 24, so 2 a month, I feel like that's pretty reasonable,
Yeah.
easy, and then I feel
Hmm.
like I could kind of um do it like quicker in the beginning of the year, and then when I get in my slump around like October, I won't have to worry about it.
Yeah, my goal is 50 this year. I last year
Double
I
mine.
know, but last year mine was 40 and literally the year before I read like double that. Like
Oh, crazy.
so I really like I was like I knew 2023 was a big reading year and I knew that was not like that's not a
It's
realistic
not gonna
number.
happen
That's
again.
definitely like
Yeah.
a like yeah, that would only happen once for
Yeah,
me. I'm not that
I would
consistent.
love to be like a booktuber, and when their goals are like 125, and I'm like, I guess it is just your job to read
Yeah,
books.
yeah, yeah.
Because
So
sometimes I'm like, there's no way, and I'm like, well, they don't have a 9 to 5 and other things to do, you know?
yeah,
It's kind of like their job.
I think I did end up reading 42 this year. So I got like two ones right at the end. One of them was a really short book,
Oh,
but you
like
know,
your goal
hey.
is 40.
Yeah, it was
Yeah.
40, so I hit it and then I passed it just a little. But so I think I can do 50 next year, like a slight increase. Cuz for me like I feel like I just didn't read very much. But 40 is still
Yeah.
like really good in a lot of books.
Yeah. And then
But I just didn't feel
it
like
is
I read
crazy
as
because I feel
much.
like, I mean, even reading one book is a lot for some people. So like getting 27 is like
Oh yeah,
crazy,
for
you
sure.
know? And
That's still
and then I
like
think about like all the books I read and I'm like, wow, like oh my god, like
27. That's
I
like
read ACOTAR this year. What a big moment.
I know, so did I think.
Like
I think
yeah,
this year
it
I
was
did
all
read
this
Avatar.
year. I started in January for me, like the very beginning of the year.
Did we start it at the same time or did I start it
It
after
was like
you?
around the same time.
Okay, yeah.
So it's probably like January to like March or
Yeah, that is
something.
crazy.
And
Avatar.
I read those fast, but I, read them with
Mhm.
an audiobook or whatever.
Yeah.
But that was like, that was the moment.
I do count audiobooks when I
Oh, me
just do
too.
an audiobook
Oh,
cuz
me too. Oh, Piggy.
Biggie's here. Oh, we don't. There's no food out. We'll have to
It's okay.
put some more in later.
We're already like halfway through this, right? What
I
time do we
know.
start?
I have no idea. We should have checked that.
What time?
Anyhow.
Oh, check when he texts his dad.
Oh
And you
yeah.
can kind of see. We had to be like, guys, can't.
We're so bad. We need like
Recording
a
in
timer.
progress. Don't come outside when you get home.
Oh yeah, it's been like 30 minutes. Anyway, I forgot what I was gonna say.
I'm so sorry. Biggie. It was Biggie. It was something about reading.
Yeah, it
ACOTAR.
was. ACOTAR was good. Did you have any like favorite books? I know you can't really check
I
that.
know.
Yeah, because we're using her phone. Shoot.
ACOTAR.
Yeah, I will say like when
Uh,
you read a lot of books, like I don't think it's like you can't digest them as much. So like it's fine. Like anyone's
I
pace,
literally can't remember
any amount of book
any
is
other
fine.
one that I like really liked this year that I read. I'm like trying to like visualize my shelf.
Have you seen like the stuff on I watch a lot of like booktuber videos,
Me
but
too.
like commentary booktuber videos, not really like book reviews as much. But they were talking about like just the book talk community and how it's like kind of wild.
Yeah.
Like there's a side of it that's like this is crazy, like
Yeah.
where they like skip
Yes.
passages and like
Yes. They're like, I just want the
dialogue.
dialogue.
Did we talk
Yeah.
about this last time or not? I
I
can't
feel like we
remember.
probably talked about it.
I can't remember. So it's so
Yeah,
hard.
I feel like we did because then I remember seeing one and she was like talking about a book and she thought it was like a lot of words and it was like,
Oh yeah, like and it was her
what?
Kindle. It was like on her Kindle. And she's like, "Oh my god, the paragraph took up the whole like page." And I'm like, "That's a Kindle. Like it's a Kindle. That's not
Yeah.
even a whole page
Oh,
technically."
it was a like Six of Crows or Shadow and Bone, and she was
Oh,
like,
yeah, yeah.
"What is this? What is that?" And it's like, okay, but like it's a fantasy book. Like you're just gonna have to figure it out, like what
Yeah.
these things
It
mean.
was so funny that because there was one example this commentary girl used that was like a TikTok, and she's like, everyone recommended this book, but like, oh my god, it's so wordy. There's so much backstory. Like, there's so much this. Like, there's so much description. Like, I don't need all of
And you're
this.
like,
And it was Six of
it's a
Crows.
fantasy
It
book.
was Six of Crows, and I'm like,
It's a
that's like
young
a
adult
really
fantasy.
easy, like easy fantasy book. Like nothing crazy. I really like Six of Crows though. I
Yeah,
like that
I know. I
little
have yet to read
duology.
that. Are there any books on your
Oh,
radar for 2025 that
mm,
you want to get to?
yeah, the Throne of Glass series, definitely. I already read the first Throne of Glass, but there's like seven, right? There's like six or seven.
Yeah, I think there's
So
7.
I want to read those this year. I think that's like my main goal. And then obviously the Hunger Games, but new
Hmm.
book will be fun. And then Intermezzo, I want to read, which now I finally have my own
I want to read
copy.
that
So I'm
too.
excited. That really worked out well because I hate buying books like new like that.
Mm,
Unless I love it. Unless I love it. I just already have to like the book and then I'll buy it.
yeah.
Like
Well, I
new.
usually like to buy. Well, I get a lot at Goodwill, which is what you're like talking about. You
Yeah.
would buy at Goodwill, but I like to I like buy books when it's part of a series, and I
Hmm.
want to get it right when it's released, or if it's an author I love. But other than that, I feel like,
Yeah. Like Sally Rooney, like I definitely wanted it Intermezzo right away.
oh, look
Just
at her little paw up. Guys, I wish you could see her. She's so cute.
she's very like, what are you doing out there?
Her paw is like this, just sitting up.
But I wanted Intermezzo. It's by Sally Rooney for anyone wondering it, which is like one of my favorite authors, I would
Mhm.
say. So
Same.
definitely like when she comes out with something, I'm like, I want it on my shelf
Yeah.
because like I know I'm gonna like it. And even though I know you said you didn't get into it or haven't gotten
Oh
into it on
no,
your first read.
I was in a slump.
Okay, so that was more
I
about you
can't control
at the
that.
book.
Yeah, no.
I think like Chelsea
No, I
also
was
said.
into it. Like I like read quite a few. Like I would like bring it to work and I would read it on
Yeah.
my break and then all of a sudden like I couldn't read anything ever again.
Yeah, I get it. I do get it. So I'm
So
excited for that one. So once I finish my Kindle book right now, then I will move on
yeah.
to Intermezzo. So I'm so excited because I've just been wanting it for since it was released.
Mhm.
But I just cannot spend like $27 on a hardback book. I'm like, what are we
Mhm.
doing? That's
Yeah,
so
I
much.
know.
Like I get it. It's with you for how as long as you want
I
it to
just
be,
don't
but
like
still, I don't
hardcovers
really like
as much as
hardcovers
paperbacks
either.
anyway, so
Yeah.
but I did buy it. But also when you like buy it on Amazon pre-order, you get like and then it comes out, you get the cheapest it ever was, like
Oh.
off of the pre-order, like
Yeah. Yeah.
so
That's nice. That's
yeah.
nice.
So it's sometimes not even like what you bought it at. It's like if they had
Yeah.
a sale or something.
Yeah.
Anyway,
What about you? Are
um
there any reading, like any books you
though
want to read?
same like Throne of Glass. Also, I've read Assassin's Blade. I started with that, and then Throne of Glass, and
Oh
then
yeah, you started with that one.
I'm trying to think if there's any other. Oop, what was
Finish
that?
Intermezzo?
Finish Intermezzo. I feel like there is some others, and
I
I
know it's
couldn't.
hard because I put them on my want to read, and sometimes I just add it to my want to read and then forget about it, and that's my weakness. It's hard to keep them all in the dome.
I can't remember.
I wonder like if I can check what I have on my holds for Libby. Oh, the house by the Cerulean Sea or whatever. I'm sorry if I butchered that title, but there's a sequel that came out, and I have that one on hold.
Oh my god,
So I'm
should I
excited about
read
that.
East of Eden? I saw it at Goodwill the other day, but it was like pretty
Yes,
beat
you
up. It
should.
was pretty beat up, so I
I
didn't get
almost
it.
got you a copy, and then I held back
I
because I
know, you
wasn't.
told me that.
I know, but I just wasn't sure if you were like what you would want to read that. But
I would.
I would.
I would like to read it.
It's so good. It's so good.
Yeah.
You have to open your mind because it is like a classic. Like it's a different style
Yeah, but
of
I've read like
writing.
The
But
Secret History.
yeah. But that's a good point. Like it is like long and it's kind of
hmm
dense. But I will say like it's not like
It's worth it.
but it's not like a classic where I like cannot get past like the writing style because
hmm
like when I tried to read like Pride and Prejudice or Emma like by Jane Austen, those books, like it's too like old English for me, like too
Yeah.
boring, too not sorry if you love those books. And maybe one
The
day
movie's
like
great.
when I grow up I'll like those books and in a different time in my life, but like
Yeah.
I just feel like they were just so like different time and hard to read for me. Like
hmm
pretty hard to read. But this
I
one, the writing, like you're gonna understand everything he's
hmm
talking about. Your like his descriptions of everything are really good and like really
Yeah.
get you in the story.
Yeah. Um I just remembered another one. So I've read it before, People Meet Me on Vacation by Emily
Hmm.
Henry, but I think the movie's coming out this
Oh,
year,
I can't remember if I
2025.
read that one. I think I did.
And I remember I read it when we did our 24-hour readathon,
Oh yeah,
or I read like
that was
I
crazy.
finished it, so like half of it or whatever. And I remember like not being like super into it, but I feel like it would be different now. And the guy who played President Snow, he's the main guy
Oh
in it.
really? Oh yeah,
Or
I
is
heard
it? Yeah, it is
Tom
him.
Blythe
Tom
or something.
Blythe.
I heard he was filming a rom
And
com. I didn't
it
know it was
is,
that.
yeah, and then the girl, did you ever watch My Lady Jane?
Mm-mm.
Oh, it's so good. And they canceled it after one season. Anyways, the main girl in that, she's the girl in People With Me on Vacation.
Yeah, I think I read that one. I can't remember. I definitely read Book Lovers though.
I've read all of hers.
They are good. They are good. I might
She's a
have to
good
get back
one.
into it. Like
She's a good one.
I might have to get back into those. Those they're
I
really
read Funny
good.
Story this year. That was pretty good.
I
I liked
definitely
that.
didn't read that one.
You didn't?
I don't think
Oh my
so.
god. No, it was good.
I think maybe I did
She's so good at
do
banter.
People We Meet on Vacation though, but it's just hard. It's been a while because that wasn't even this year. That would have been 2023 that I read those, so I just can't remember very well. But
hmm
hers are good ones, like actual good romance books. Like they're actually good because there's just a lot of bad in the
Yeah.
out here
No,
out right now. There's
hers
just a lot
are
of bad
very
ones.
like tasteful,
Yeah,
like
yeah,
not like overly smutty.
yeah.
Um like I'm like I can have one like good little chapter or like section of that like of a scene, a smut scene, but I don't need it to be every other
Oh yeah,
chapter.
I don't.
Like even Avatar gets a little too much, but I mean that's a whole different story. But
Yeah,
like
yeah. But I do love like fantasy, so
but Emily Henry does it so well where it's just like you have one good one and then they move on with the story.
yeah.
It's
It's
like
like
then it's just
it's
implied
the
or
plot.
fade to
Like
black.
it's not the plot isn't all just like smut,
Yeah.
which is annoying.
Yeah.
Which reminds me of
No judgment though. I go through phases.
Colleen Hoover with all the drama right now.
Oh, I don't even know what that's about.
Have you not seen any of it, really?
I know there's a lawsuit.
Well, it's actually crazy because I was watching like some videos about it like the other day. Well, as we know, like you probably know, the whole internet was against Blake Lively there for a hot minute.
Like during when the movie came
Yeah, like
out.
during
Yeah.
like right when it was
Yeah.
being released and stuff like and yeah, like she had moments of like on the press tour that might have been bad, but like you know how people are with women, like they just get they are nitpicky and then once everyone's on the hate train, it's like just people love to tear people apart, especially
Oh yeah.
women.
Oh
And
yeah.
now there's this counter lawsuit that um, Blake Lively sued Justin Baldoni
For
and
what?
potentially other people I don't know for like sexual harassment
Oh
and stuff.
no.
Yeah, and like there was I won't go into all of it, but there's just like a huge list of things that like he did, like, and then she has evidence, like they found texts between like Justin and like his PR team, and between like PR team members to each other, because there's like a subpoena that they like acquired the texts, like actual
Okay.
texts of them
What did it
talking about it,
say?
like we're gonna destroy her, like stuff like this is like sending other social media, like there was a Twitter thread where it was like Haley Bieber. It was just like a Twitter thread someone made that was like, times Haley Bieber has bullied other women, not just Selena Gomez. And then they sent screenshots of that being like, this is what
Do
we need to do.
this. Yeah. Oh my
And
God.
then being like,
No.
oh my gosh, like this is going so well. Like there's so much positive stuff about Justin Baldoni. Like even I don't believe it. Like even I don't believe it all. Like,
Oh
and they're
my
like, there's just like all
God.
this stuff and it's crazy. And I'm like,
Oh my
wow.
God.
Yeah. And
Would never make a Colleen Hoover movie again.
I know.
Oh
It's
my
so
God.
crazy. It's so interesting. And then I was like,
Oh,
I
the
was
sunset
watching.
is so pretty.
Oh, can we do a reveal? Maybe they'll see it?
Can you
Oh,
see the
that's pretty. Can you see
curtains?
that,
So
guys?
pretty. Open the curtains.
Okay, I just don't know I can't get it. Here we go. I wonder what the
Oh
lighting
my
just
God.
changed to, but well,
I
it's
know. Oh
okay.
my God. We're
Sorry if
probably
it's
super
bad.
backlit.
Sorry if it's
I
bad.
literally don't care. It's beautiful and I want to stare at it.
But yeah, just reminded me the Colleen Hoover stuff. And then I was watching a video about the new lawsuit the other day.
Oh, sorry. Sometimes the cushion moves and I hit. Okay, sorry.
Yeah.
Continue.
And I was just thinking, you know what? Like, I should just always trust Taylor Swift. Like, Taylor Swift is friends with Blake
Yep.
Lively.
Yep.
And, like, I should have never doubted that for a second. Like, I should have never
Yeah.
doubted that. Like, and it was just funny. Like, that, I'm not being dead serious, but I did think about it. Being like, wow, like, Taylor Swift would never associate herself with someone who wasn't. Like, that, like, a decent person. Everyone has their flaws or their bad moments,
Darcy's
of
looking at the
course.
sunset too.
Oh my god, she is. But we were talking about it like last episodes. Like, if you're gonna be in the public eye, like you're gonna mess up, and like that's gonna be caught on camera or whatever. And that's just gonna happen because we're human, and sometimes we do things we regret. And I'm so glad I'm not filmed all the time for things that I say that I'm like, oh,
Right. Oh my God.
like I
Right.
shouldn't have said that, or like instantly regret saying something.
Yeah.
But yeah, but I kind of want to see the movie.
What?
It Ends with Us.
Oh, I
Did
saw
you see it?
I watched
Was
it in
it
theaters.
good? I'm not like
I
expecting it to be
mean,
good. I'm just like want to see it now just to see it.
it was like fine. Like I've seen worse movies,
Yeah, yeah.
but like it wasn't. No, it was fine.
So I saw a tweet that was like, "Oh, there's only 4 categories you need to rank movies." And it was like good and I liked it, good and I didn't like it, bad and I liked it, bad and I didn't like it. So what would you put it
in? Probably like um probably like good but I didn't like it, or bad but I didn't like it.
Okay.
Like I don't know. Like
Yeah.
I think I thought it was
Ooh.
better. I would say good but I didn't like it.
Yeah. Okay.
Because I thought it was better than I expected. It was better than I expected it
Like
to be.
the production value.
Especially because of all the drama, before. But yeah, I mean,
This like leads into a
like
good
whatever.
transition, is that I do want to actually log all my movies on Letterboxd this year.
Oh, I do that.
I never keep up with it.
Oh my God.
No,
it's
like
so
that's my problem.
Like I'm dying to write my 1 sentence review.
I know, that's
I'm like
why I
waiting for
have
the
to
movie
like
to be
actually
over so I can write it.
So I actually have to set a goal this year, but not even just new movies, just like any movie I watch, because I think it's easy for me to log in like a new movie that I went and saw in theaters or something, and then I'm like excited to do that.
You need to write reviews. I never know what you think about things.
Yeah. That too. That too. But we got to start at the basics, and at least I just need to log the movies. Even
I
if it's not like, even if it's a rewatch or like whatever. It would be really fun to look back at the end of the year and see all my movies.
know I should look. I wonder how many movies I watched this year.
Yeah. So everything before 2025 is like not really gonna be on my radar anymore because like I never was consistent.
Yeah.
But now I like really want to keep track of it, just like I keep track of books.
Yeah. Yeah, I really want to know now. I wish I had my phone.
I know.
I did watch a lot of movies, and I wrote a review for every single one. I'm pretty sure.
Yeah.
Even if it was just like, oh my god, he's so cute, or like, wow, this was horrible.
Yeah. So
bad.
While we're here, is there any other resolutions that you have off the top of your head or in your journal? Let me pull up my list. You have nothing? Nothing?
I don't need to set any expectations for myself.
Well, there's like, I mean, I feel like the 24 books is like a goal for sure.
Yeah, read more.
Yeah, I don't have anything crazy.
Watch movies, hang out with friends, be more open to things.
Yeah.
I think, is he here?
No, Beth Cook is making funny faces and dancing in the window.
I can see her shadow, but I can't see her. I think be more open to, oh my god, why is it getting deep? Like open to relationships, like intimate
romantic.
Yeah, like romantic relationships, because like it's a little scary.
Yeah.
So I'm not very, I think I need to be more open. I mean, I ate the grapes.
You ate the grapes. I think that's a good setting the tone. Setting the tone for how you want
I
to
be. Talk to people.
It's like even doing like the ridiculous things like eating the grapes.
Mm-hmm.
And kind of like that is what it is about. Putting yourself out there, like so you're kind of opening yourself up to.
I just sat under a table in front of all these people.
Yeah.
And ate grapes.
Right. It's like you're opening yourself up to like embarrassment, rejection, like the maybe not good things that come with being open to a relationship, but then you get all like potentially all the good things that come.
Yeah, that's a good point.
So you just have to like be willing to like take that risk, I guess you would call it.
Risk, I'm gonna take it.
Yeah, so I'm excited for that. Yeah, I don't know. I think I don't have like anything too like rigid as a goal. So
it's getting cold.
I know it is a little chilly.
It's really dark too.
But it feels good. Yeah, it's getting a little dark. I'm sorry about the lighting. We might have to cut it soon.
I'm literally like, I don't care.
Oh, about the lighting? Yeah, I know.
I'm like,
I feel like most of our listeners listen and not watch. But I know Ziggy said they watch, so sometimes.
Okay, Ziggy, comment down. This is your shout out. Comment
some of your resolutions.
No, we need like an emoji.
Oh, okay.
Like comment the
like a firework emoji.
Firework emoji.
I think that's pretty good. Yeah. If you're listening though, just like go on to the YouTube and comment it so we can see it. Yeah, I definitely want to try to make potentially more connections with friendships. But and like you said, like being open to it for sure. But at the same time, I feel like I'm still in the mindset of what I was when I moved to Denver, where it's like I honestly feel pretty content without having like a bunch of people around me right now. Like I feel it feels kind of good like doing my own thing and like focusing on myself a little bit and like also focusing on my relationship and like we live together now. So that's like a different transition, different stage of life. So I also feel good doing that. Like I feel pretty content about that. So I'm just trying to keep the good feelings going.
Yeah.
I actually hit the power, so I hope I didn't turn it off.
What? Well, yours is blue.
Yeah, what does blue mean? Does it mean good?
I don't think. I think it means it's not on. Yeah, turn it off. Technical difficulties.
All right.
Is it green now?
If that did that. Yeah, it's green.
Oh, okay.
Sorry, I just hit it once. But
okay. So it just happened.
Yeah, it just happened. I literally noticed it right away. Anyway, sorry if you didn't hear that last little bit. It wasn't anything crazy. And then I want to journal more. That goes
Mm-hmm.
into like working on myself a little
Yeah,
bit,
I kind
taking
of
time
like,
for myself.
you know how people do those like junk journal like
Yeah,
scrapbooks? Like, I kind of want to do that.
that's fun. That's
And then I
fun.
was like, I could just do like a little spread for like 2024 if I have any like random things, and then I can
Yeah,
like start
yeah.
2025 and like put my little like we opened fortune cookies last night,
True, true. The
uh,
fortune.
at midnight. So like put that in there,
Stickers,
stickers. So I kind of want to do that, but I have to get
tickets.
another journal.
Even like receipts could be fun.
Yeah, I
And you
always
have a
see
printer
those.
here, so you can print out pictures
True,
too.
that's true. Um, I always see those like TikToks of girls and they're like, "Tell me you're like a junk journalist."
Yeah.
Without, and then they're like literally like taking the sticker off like the coffee cup and they're
Yes,
like grabbing
I
everything. I'm like, oh my god, you have to be
yeah,
like dedicated.
I know. Yeah, I was thinking stuff like that. Like when we did our Thanksgiving dinner, I was like, "Oh my God, we should like peel the wine bottle label off and like
Oh
keep
my
it."
god,
And I was
yeah,
like, "I
that
don't
is
know where I'd even
smart.
put that because I don't have a junk journal, but
Mm-hmm.
or something, or like put
Oh,
on an
you know what
ornament or
else I saw that was
something."
really cute? I think I saw it on Twitter, and it was like this girl, or I don't know, maybe it wasn't a girl. I don't know. This
Person.
person, this Twitter X user,
Mhm.
um, they had like a journal, and it was like teas of
Oh yeah, I saw that.
2024, and it was like the tea bag, and I
Yeah,
thought it was so
that
cute.
is cute. And I saw someone be like, unironically, I think we should all be doing stuff like
I
this
know,
more
I'm like
often.
wines of 2025,
Yeah.
or
Oh my God. I was kind of
um,
embarrassed to say it,
what
but
else?
logging all my wines drinks was on my list this year.
Oh,
And
like in
Vivino.
your
Shout
app,
out.
yeah.
Shout out Vivino. But like any wine bottle, obviously nothing for January. But after that, after
Yeah, who
that.
knows? Who knows?
But yeah, like things like that. It is fun.
Yeah,
It is fun.
yeah. No, I'm. It's gonna be a great year,
It's
and
gonna be a good year.
I feel good. Like I usually hate odd years.
But
Just
since
it's
it's the
just a thing.
quell,
It's just a thing. Yeah, the quarter quell is different. Like I knew 2023 was like I did not have a good feeling about it,
yeah,
and it wasn't very good. And then 2024 came, and I was like, okay, it's an even year. Like let's go. And then now I'm like, I thought I was gonna hit that like, oh, it's 2025, but I'm like, it's 2025.
it's all about the mindset. Like
You know?
your thoughts
Yeah.
create your reality.
Exactly. And I'm
So,
like, no, we're at a good place. Like, it's a new year. I'm about to turn 24 in how many hours, Abby?
oh gosh, it's almost 6 o'clock. So like 6 hours,
I'm
6 hours
gonna be
and six
24
minutes right
in
now.
6 hours and 6 minutes.
Yeah.
And that's an even year. So I'm excited.
Yep. Yep. I'm excited too. I think it'll be
Officially gonna be in
good.
my mid 20s.
Yeah. Oh,
Technically.
entering the mid 20s.
Right? Because like
Yeah.
20 to
I,
23 is early.
yeah. I would say
24 to 26
is mid. 27
27
and after is pushing 30.
is late. Is you're already 30. You
Yeah.
might as well
You're
pack it up.
practically 30. But yeah, that's
Mid
fun.
20s.
I think it'll be a good year too. Try to reduce the screen time.
Yeah. Oh, also one of my goals is to visit Denver.
Yes,
Yeah.
anytime. Literally anytime.
It smells
Because what am I
good.
doing? It does smell good.
It smells like food.
I'm hungry.
Me too. Me too.
Yeah,
It
yeah.
smells like, are they making something in there?
I hope so. Because I'm hungry. Oh, I just like
It smells like goodness. Like,
just like after a night of drinking and like staying up late, like all I want is like some good filling food. So I
yeah.
hope we have something good for dinner. And I'm trying to take advantage of the good dinners and stuff while I'm here.
Yeah.
And I am gonna work on cooking this year.
Yeah.
That is another
I
goal.
should too.
I
Our
really want
parents
to be
got
better.
us these cookbooks for Christmas, us and then our sister Chelsea, of their like recipes, family recipes. So that is inspiring
Yeah,
too,
yeah.
to have that.
I definitely like have thought about it, and I feel like I did work on it a little bit in 2024.
Oh yeah, like when you moved in.
Yeah, like I feel like I for sure like got a good start going.
Yeah.
But I want to try more, maybe like just put more effort into like planning and stuff. I feel like that's my biggest
Yeah.
like obstacle is planning out meals and stuff. Like I get
On my
lazy.
Pinterest board, I did like a meal prep pin.
Oh yeah,
It
on
was like
your
a pin of
vision board.
food in Tupperware.
Yeah, I definitely have like pictures of like
Yeah.
food. Like,
Oh my god. The moon is a toenail. It's so
oh
cute.
wow.
I'm
Everyone
I'm
look at the
thinking
moon right now if it's night.
we may need to wrap this
Yeah,
up.
it's getting pretty dark. So I'm sorry if the lighting's bad.
I
But
know. Thank you guys so much for listening
yeah, thank you. And we're sorry
and
for the little
sticking
break.
with us. Yeah.
But this one I feel like it wasn't a horrible break like we've
No,
had in the
no.
past or anything.
Good things planned for the
Yeah.
podcast in 2025.
And happy 2025 to everyone
Mhm.
listening. I hope you have an amazing year.
Mhm.
And yeah, like comment some of your goals for this year
I feel like
or
you just hit
things you
it
want to work
again.
on. Mm-mm.
Oh, okay. I
Nope.
heard something.
She's still green. That's just me,
Oh.
jingling. But yeah, just have a good year. We're excited for 2025.
Yep.
New year, new us, everyone.
Thanks for listening.
Bye.